everyone, this is Kat here from Crafted by Kat. In this video today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Daisy Granny Square tote bag. So this is an example of one I made in the mint colour, but I'm going to show you how to make one in this cream. You can get everything you need to make this bag in a crochet kit on my Etsy shop. I'll pop a link in the caption below, and I've also got a written pattern that you can follow, which I'll also pop a link to. So for the yarn, I'm using this 100% cotton Aran weight yarn. You can use any Aran weight yarn for this. I prefer the cotton because it's slightly more durable. So you need 3 balls of the outer colour. So these are 50-gram balls. You need a total of 150 grams of your outer colour. You need about 25 grams of your centre, and you need 50 grams of the petal colour. This is obviously not a full ball, but you can see for effect. You need a 5mm crochet hook, some scissors and a darning needle. So I thought it would be useful just to show you what the finished square will look like. So as you see, you've got your daisy in the middle and then 2 rounds of your outer colour. This is one square, obviously. You need to make 13 of these in total. So I'm now going to show you how to make the square, but once you've done one, I want you to make 13 in total, and then I will show you after how we join them together. So we're going to start off with our centre colour. I'm going to start with a magic ring. So to do that, we're going to take our yarn and we're going to drape it over our 2 fingers here. We're then going to cross the yarn over and we're going to insert our hook under this first strand. I'm going to pull the hook through the second strand and give it a twist so that it's secured. And then we're going to insert the hook underneath that second strand again and pull through that loop on the hook. So then we're going to chain 2. So you can see we've already got our sort of chain there from the magic circle, and then we're going to chain 2 more, and that's going to count as our double crochet. In this pattern we're going to be working in US terms, so that's a US double crochet. We're then going to yarn over. I'm going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's your next double crochet. So we're going to make a total of 12 double crochets into the ring. So this chain 3 counts as your first. We're then going to make 11 more double crochets into the ring. So let's do that slowly. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Let's do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to keep going until we've got a total of 12 double crochets into the ring. Okay, so that's our 12 double crochets. We're now going to pull the tail of our magic ring tight, and we're going to slip stitch into that first double crochet, so not into the top of the chain but into that first double crochet. And we're going to fasten off our first colour. Okay, so that's the end of the first round. We're now going to join our petal colour to that first stitch there that we joined to. And we're going to chain 1 to secure, but that doesn't count as a stitch here. So now to make the petals, we're going to start with a yarn over. We're going to insert our hook into that space, and we're going to yarn over and pull through. So you've got 3 loops on the hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops. And we're going to yarn over again, insert our hook into the same space, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. I've got 3 loops now. Yarn over again, insert your hook in the same space, yarn over, pull through. Going to yarn over, pull through 2 again. So you've got 4 loops on the hook, and we're going to yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2. So you see we've now got 5 loops on your hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, and that is your first petal. You're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do that again. So let's go through it slowly one more time. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So you see we've got 5 loops on the hook, and yarn over, pull through all 5, and chain 1. So I'm going to repeat that all the way around until you've got a total of 12 petals. You're going to be making your final petal at just above the top of this chain 3 here, so in that place there. So I will see you back at the end when we've got a total of 12 petals. Make sure you count up that you've not missed any, and I will see you to finish off the round and to start our next round. Okay, so you can see I've now got all 12 petals made. I've chained 1, and I'm just going to join with a slip stitch to that first petal, and then I'm going to fasten off. Okay, so that is the end of the second round. So that is our daisy complete, and we're now going to start working on the outer 2 rounds. So I'm going to join my outer colour yarn to one of the chain 1 spaces in between the petals, and I'm going to start off with a chain 4. And that is going to count as a treble stitch, and it's also going to count as the first half of our first corner. So to make to finish off the first half of the first corner, so it's quite a lot of words, we're going to make another treble. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So you've now got the chain 4, which counts as a treble, and another treble in the same space. And we're going to finish off that corner at the end of the round. We're now going to make 3 doubles in the next chain space in between the petals. So a double, just as a reminder, is a yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to make 3 doubles in that space. We're then going to make 3 doubles in the next space here. Okay, so we're now going to make our next corner space. So to do that, we're going to yarn over twice, going to insert our hook, and you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 for our first treble. I'm going to make another treble. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. I'm going to chain 2, and we're going to make 2 more trebles in the same space. So that is a corner completed. So that's technically your second corner. We're now going to make 3 doubles in the next space, and 3 doubles in the next space. And then we're going to make our next corner. So again, 2 trebles, chain 2, and then 2 trebles. Okay, so you can now see we've got the first half of our first corner, these 2 3 double crochet clusters, your next corner, and then again the 2 3 double crochet clusters and another corner. So you're just going to keep working round. So you're going to work 3 doubles in the next space, 3 doubles in the next space, a corner here, so 2 trebles, chain 2, 2 trebles, and then 3 doubles in each of the next 2 spaces, and I'll see you back here to finish off this first corner. Okay, so to finish off the round, I'm going to make 2 more trebles in that same space that we started in. I'm going to chain 2, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of that chain 4. Okay, so that's the end of round 3. For round 4, we're going to be working a double crochet in each stitch along the edge, and then 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in each of the corners. So we're going to start off with a chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet. We're then going to work a double crochet in the next stitch and a double crochet in each stitch along the edge until we get to that chain 2 corner space. Okay, so in the corner space, we're going to make 2 double crochet, and a chain 1, and then work 2 more double crochet to make the corner. And then we're going to continue working a double crochet in each stitch along the edge. Okay, so keep working round. You're going to work a double crochet in each stitch along the edge, and then 2 double crochet, chain 1 in each corner, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, so I've worked all the way around my square, and I've finished off this last corner, and now I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the top of that first double crochet, and I'm going to fasten off, leaving a nice long tail so that I can sew my squares together. So we now need to weave in these ends. I highly recommend doing it as you go. It really saves you time at the end. So when I weave in my ends, especially the magic the magic ring end, what I like to do is to tie it in a knot around a couple of the stitches. I find this stops it from coming undone. So with the end from the magic ring, I like to weave it in by tying it in a knot under a couple of those stitches so that it doesn't come undone. And then I'm just going to weave it back and forth around the ring to make it nice and secure. I know some people have issues with their magic rings coming loose, but this method has never failed me, touch wood. So if you knot it and then weave it back and forth, maybe 3 times, I find it keeps those ends nice and secure. And then all the rest of the ends you can just weave in as normal. So I find just to weave them under a few stitches. Again, working around the circle. This is going to be on the inside of your bag, so don't worry too much if you think it starts to look a little bit untidy. The front side should still look nice and neat. So keep going, weave in these ends, obviously leave this one nice and long, and because you're going to use this to sew your squares together. Okay, so I finished my square. I'm now going to block it, so I'll just show you. This is before it's blocked, and this is a square after it's blocked. So you can see the difference, it just makes those edges nice and sharp. So to block, what we're going to do is get a little bottle. This is an old hairspray bottle. I've just filled it with water. I'm just going to spray the square a few times and then going to pin it out on my blocking board. Just popping it over each of the edges. There you go, and you're going to leave that to dry. Probably takes about half an hour to dry. So do that to all of your squares and then I will see you back. Okay, so I've got my big stack of 13 squares. I'm just going to show you exactly how to seam them together first, and then I will show you the layout that you want to seam them into. Okay, so I'm going to use my darning needle and I'm just going to thread the tail end from one of my squares. I'm going to use the mattress stitch, so that involves going underneath each stitch. So starting in this corner space, I'm just going to pop that underneath, and then I'm going to seam squares. So underneath that stitch, first stitch there on that square, pull it tight, and then again underneath that stitch there. So again, just underneath each stitch, back and forth. So there are obviously other ways to seam. If you don't like this method and you've got another method in mind, you can absolutely try something else, but this is the way I find leaves this really seamless join. Sorry, that's my dog barking at a cat. Okay, so you can see that's joined together really nicely. I'm just going to now tie this in a knot at the end to secure it. You see I've got quite a long tail left here, so I'm actually going to leave that just in case I need it again later on. So that's how you seam together. I'm going to pop a picture in the next slide which shows you the layout of the bag, so that you can pause it and screenshot it if you need to, and then follow that. So you're going to work it all one big flat panel, and then I will show you how we're going to fold it together and join it at the end. So I'll pop up the picture now, and then when I've done mine I'll come back to show you how to join the bag together. Okay, so this is the layout that you want to join your squares. So I will leave this on for a second. Feel free to take a screenshot or pause the video here while you sew them together. So we're just seaming, as I showed you before, into this layout. And then once you've done that, you can come back to the video and I will show you how to sew the bag together. Okay, so just going to flip this over so that the wrong side of our squares is facing inwards. And we're going to fold the bag up so that those squares at the top align. So you can see the shape of the bag starting to come together now. You're then just going to fold in these squares on both sides. So okay, that is the bag shape that you want. So all you're going to do is sew along this side here. You see that's open. Sew up the side here and sew along the top here. And then you're going to repeat that on this side. So sew along the bottom, up the side, and then up to the top. So do that, join your bag together, just seam as you have been with all your other squares, and then I will see you back to do the handle. Okay, so you can see our bag is fully joined now. So got all the sides joined on the bottom. We're now going to make the handle. Okay, so we're going to join our yarn to this bottom chain 2 space here. So you see right down in the corner, and we're going to chain 1. We're going to single crochet in that same space, and then we're going to single crochet in the chain 2 space in the next square. We're then going to work a single crochet all the way along the square, running up the top of the bag. So just single crochet in each stitch around. Until you reach this top chain 2 space. Okay, so at the top of the bag you see we've got the chain 2 space here, and we've got 4 of these. So we've got one here, and then one on each, on the other side. So in that chain 2 space you're going to make 3 double crochet. And then you're just going to carry on single crocheting all the way around, making 3 double crochet in each of these peaks of your bag. So carry on working around, single crochets all the way, 3 doubles in the top, and then I'll see you back here. Okay, so I've worked all the way around my bag. I'm now back at the start. I've made a single crochet in that last space, and I'm just going to join with a slip stitch to that first single crochet. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to carry on working. Okay, so for the next round I'm going to be working in the back loop of the stitches only. So I'm just going to start off with a back loop single crochet in each of the stitches up to the peak of the bag. Okay, so I'll see you at the top. Okay, so I've worked all the way along up to the top. We're now up to where we've got our 3 double crochets at the peak. So we're going to make a back loop single in the first, a back loop single in the second, and then in the third stitch we're going to make a single crochet through both loops. And then a single crochet through both loops in the third. So we're now going to make our handle. So I'm going to chain 55. Okay, so that's 10. I'll see you back when I've chained 55. If you want a crossbody strap, you can chain 120 here, but I'm just making a regular shoulder strap. So that's 55 chains, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so I've chained 55. I'm now going to single crochet directly into that first double on the next peak. So I'm skipping all of these stitches. I'm going to single crochet in that first double through both loops. I'm then going to back loop, single crochet in the next two, and all the way down the bag. Okay, so you can see this is the first step to making our strap. So you're now just going to back loop, single crochet all the way down this side, and then all the way up to the next peak, and then you're just going to repeat the process again on this side. So back loop, single crochet in the first two doubles, single crochet in that third one, chain 55, and then single crochet in the first, and then back loop all the way down to the end. So again, just making two handles, repeat the process, and I'll see you back at the end of the round. Okay, so I've worked all the way around. I've got my two straps. I'm now going to join with a slip stitch to my first stitch. I'm going to chain one, and then we can start the next round. So again, I'm just going to be working a back loop, single crochet in each stitch up to our chain 55 handle. So just going to work all the way along up into the handle, and then I'll meet you at the top here. Okay, so now at the top of where my handle starts. So in this stitch here, this first one at the base, I'm going to work a regular single crochet through both loops. I'm then going to single crochet all the way along the chain here. Okay, so just keep working all the way up your chain, making a single crochet in each chain. When you reach the base of your chain here, you're going to work a single crochet, and then you're going to back loop, single crochet all the way around, and repeat the process on the other side. Okay, so I've now worked around both of my straps with the back loop singles up to the strap, and then the single crochet all the way around. So I'm going to join to the first stitch with a slip stitch. I'm going to chain one, and now for the next two rounds I'm just going to be working back loop, single crochet in every stitch including the handle. So just going to keep working round, and this is just to thicken up our handle so that it's nice and sturdy. Just working those back loop singles all the way up the edge. I'll show you on the strap as well, so I'll meet you back in the strap section. Okay, so I've worked all the way up the side, and now I'm just going to keep working back loop singles across the strap. This gives us this nice sort of back loop effect. Okay, there we go. So you're going to work that all the way around for this round. You're then going to join with a slip stitch to the first stitch, chain one, and then you're going to do that again. So just work 2 rounds total of back loop single crochet, and then you can fasten off, and that is your bag finished. So I'll come back to show you the finished bag. Keep working, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so that's it. I finished my handle, and that is the end of the tutorial. So thank you so much for joining along today. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've managed to make a lovely daisy bag. See you next time.